Beef, why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Yes, welcome everyone. We got a hot stream tonight. Yes, you've seen the thumbnail. I'm debating whether to keep it or not. Again, it has the intention to ask a question. Is he an actual that? No. I think it's funny. He already has a beard. I am not, now the context of the stream, I am not claiming he is an actual that, but he is extremely prejudiced, and he shills for those kind of viewers, though. Those kind of viewers are in your fandom. You want to be delusional about it or not, you know, that's who you march along with. You can't stand people that want social justice or representation, but you're in a fandom with actual is. Yes, I'm not saying the people that are making the content, but they're benefiting from hate for sure. But unfortunately, I got to deal with some other drama. And I wasn't even going to mention it on the stream, but someone in the chat's already bringing it up. So it's not going to go anywhere if I don't address it. Better to rip the Band-Aid off now. It's not that big of a deal. I'm still friends with everybody. It's just, it is what it is. This is what happens when you're a YouTuber. This shit happens. Eddie knows. And I'm not saying anything. Eddie's calmed down. He's living the dream now. He's just going to school. He's like, I'm just chilling on these streams now, bro. So Aaron, so we all understand. So I am going to address it because it was brought up. And then the clickbait of this, because they are, I'll get to that. The attacks that are happening on the internet, the attacks, we'll get to those attacks. What did John attack all of these grifters? Who is the actual shill? That's an actual topic of discussion. And then we have movie topics too. I want to just not focus on one thing. I want to focus on the bullshit first, expose the madness, because this is called Movie Madness and Entertainment. So I do cover movie madness. That's in my channel name. So yeah, I'm going to cover other movie pundits. Is there any truth to the madness, or are they just full of shit and shilling worse than John Campea ever had? Yes, these people are worse than... Listen, that's the argument, right? Everyone thinks shill, John Campea. No, you should think of Gary. You should think of Jeremy, Big Jeremy and Little Jeremy, and then Mini-Me Jeremy, Ryan Kennel, healed up Babyface, looks like, yeah, and the rest. Clowns, Clownfish TV. Let me get to the chat here. Rhea is here. Aaron World Order, Cass Graphics, love you, Cass. And this is why I gotta address it right away. I'm not mad. No. Okay, but we're gonna get to this because there's context to the situation, Eric. Don't be, you don't like SJWs, do you, Eric? And the person that made that live stream doesn't like SJWs either. And I'm not canceling my friend that was acting like an SJW today, but that's an SJW tactic.
Isn't this canceling us right here? I thought they were against that.
Right. So they tried to, do another throw at Jarbo because Jarbo is throwing heat and he's making a lot of sense. Now I will watch the context so everyone gets the whole context. And I'm not afraid of you, Eric. And I said, come to this channel anytime. And I will address this. You people are monsters. That we'll get to that.
Sure.
He didn't know the context. it wasn't a great thing that he said, but he didn't know the whole context of the situation, and it wasn't the worst thing either. Come on. Really, come on, putting everyone, people with the mocking with the soy voice or the pink hats on people. Okay, really saying someone about having a bunch of geeks and gamers in an erotic year, not that big of a deal. Not the greatest thing to do, mind you. But oh man, what's the camper saying now? Chubby Teddy, I saw Gina gave Nimrodic and his beard infested with Wendy's chili fragments a nod on Twitter. Yes, and that's why she'll never get a job again. And that's why our good pal Drunk, I'm not simping for Drunk either. He is delusional. I'm actually going to watch a 4-minute video of his. More power to him supporting his gal, Gina. But he is absolutely, you want to see delusions of grandeur or not grandeur, just delusions. Delusional. He's thinking like, he's like thinking Gina's going to have a Save Britney moment where she's going to come back.
Oh,
No. Not after you associate with these idiots on the internet. No, there's just no way. Why are you talking? So Chubby Teddy, you're derailing. Talking about Shinobi 3? Okay, that is great.
I mean, she could probably get like a Daily Wire trilogy or some shit.
Right. Cast Graphics, thank you for the support, man. $4.99. Bring it. I plan to. Nice thumbnail. I'm not even going to show it here because I'm debating whether I should keep it. I think I should keep it. I think if they say people are SJWs and communists and agenda and they're killing Western civilization, that I can put a little mustache, and I'm not actually saying he is that. So there's your contacts, so they can't act a victim and say that I'm actually calling that. I'm like, but he's, who's he shilling for? Who's he shilling for though? He wouldn't turn away those viewers, would he? He wouldn't turn away those nasty super chats. Like King Shark in the Suicide Squad in disguise. Yeah. Your disguise is slipping. They're erotic, Gary. We all know the truth. Okay. Kira, now behave though, Eddie. Let's not jump the shark though.
No, I swear.
No. Okay, when your screen went black, I was like, uh-oh.
I was not thinking of doing any of that at all. I was gonna do something else until.
All right, Kira, come on. It's the hat. Okay. All right. Just George says their erotic looks like a creepy farmer in Scooby-Doo movie. Here we go. I'm trying to check out. Okay, here's Phoenix Night Flame with a fair criticism. Whenever I make this, I've only done 2 thumbnails with this stash. I'll tell you what, the first thumbnail was really God damn it. Matt Charpo's here. Okay, Matt, say your piece. I was going to cover it because it's already being covered in the chat.
I saw one guy who is a moron. I didn't attack Thomas Gilkey. I don't know. I didn't know who this guy was until last week when he started coming at me. So he was coming at me on Twitter last week.
Okay, I
don't know who he was. And at one point I was like, I could tell he's really emotionally invested into all this. I mean,
yes.
Obviously he's walking around with an RK Outpost hat and an I Stand with Geeks and Gamers t-shirt.
Right.
My joke was about the attire, not the person.
Okay.
I don't know who this guy is, but if I saw a guy wearing that in real life, I would point and laugh. I don't care who he is.
Right. So
because it's ridiculous to sit there and get mad at me for an offhand, very just lame joke privately being said.
That's
when this guy's walking around with gear from people who are openly bigoted, openly prejudiced, openly terrible.
He might not realize it. He may not.
And he knows, dude. Come on. It's so
dude? Maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't know. But it's like you're walking around with the guy's hat on who openly and repeatedly for fun calls Mark Hamill a sea sucker and is out there attacking everybody.
I mean, if you really value people's opinions, you'd be fine with Mark Hamill saying he doesn't like Trump. So that's
the whole point. Is all I was saying was
really value freedom of speech. You don't care. And
all I was saying was don't be worried about the fandom menace. If this is the average person, I wouldn't be worried about it. It was just the attire.
Okay, here's the context. Matt didn't know who he was. He had some interactions on Twitter. Matt has long gone on record of not punching down on people publicly. So that was a private thing. Was it the best thing to do? No. Was it the worst thing to do? Was it like, is Matt the devil now? No. It was just it was just a thrown off comment out of a whole DM thread. Which my
because this is the
friend,
thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right? Like we're all in there talking a lot of shit about the fandom menace. All right. As I'm sure there are DM threads of them talking a lot of shit about us. That is kind of how this goes.
Publicly. That's an SJW tactic.
That is just like, no one was threatening to dox anyone. No one was threatening to attack anyone or expose anyone or whatever.
You didn't do like the others do, and they mock people with a low Twitter following.
No, I didn't. All I said is what you saw. This is a standard fandom. Yes. Like if this is the average person in my mind, even it's like this is what I see when I interact with these people. Like and good on the guy for supporting his favorite creators by all means. I have nothing against the guy.
Well, but again, to say an attack, this is the hyperbolic bullshit.
It was. It's
not
all like, and then like they're I only know about it mostly because like the geeksandgamers.com social media lady Siobhan, whatever her name is, she was coming at me and like attacking me, and I'm like, seriously, like again, you stand for Jeremy, like you stand for Ryan, you work with these people, and they say abhorrently terrible things all the time.
No, I will say, for better for worse, and it may be in opposition to what my other friend Matt Jarbo recommends to me. Everyone is still my friend. I just don't think it was cool, and I'm not happy with it. And it didn't make the whole DM group feel comfortable, and I'm not having that again. So anyone in my Movie Madness DM group, you're there for a reason. You're there because I want you to be able to come on the show and have fun. I don't really talk too much shit in there, maybe a little bit. But even if it is, you should be feel to like.
And it wasn't even like talking shit. It was mostly just poking fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like we're in there privately going like, but nerd erotic is Hitler. Nothing like that. We come here to say it publicly. So
my thumbnail, did you see it?
I did. Yeah. And I was DM'd about that thumbnail too.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was DM'd about the thumbnail. People going like, "What is Max doing?" I'm like, "He's on his own. I can't. Like, I'm not going to stop him. I'm not going to tell him what to do."
I didn't actually show it on stream yet. I could always change it.
People can find it if people can see the thumbnail, dude.
It's there to trigger. Yeah. Zeno likes it. I mean, they say. She's a literal feminazi, Kathleen Kennedy, and
they say
I don't.
You know what? Like Mecha Random has once told Brie Larson to shut her mouth and suck a D. You know what I mean? And like no one in the
Oh wow! The world according to Alonzo became a YouTube member. I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you.
Why, Sean? Why would I call them basketball Americans? Like that is like the stupidest damn thing, man. Like you are literally still holding on to something from 2012. From 2012, you're holding on to a dumb joke that I said back in 2012. Like it's been nearly 9 years. Let it go. I don't say that shit. I'm out there advocating for like a diversity inclusion all the damn time. It's a one-off joke does not define me as a person. Right, but you got Eric there going, Matt, you are a monster. You're a monster.
No. I mean, it wasn't the best comment, but you really didn't know. You didn't know who he was.
No, I don't know. Look, I only found out. I only found out about this this apparent situation tonight, which is terrible, and I'm glad he is still around. Last week, he came at me on Twitter, which is our first interaction. I don't know
the specifics. I just know that the Fandom Menace people have given him a lot of time and helped him out. I don't want to comment on that.
Cool. Good for them. I
don't know the specifics. I just know they've helped with his, help.
That's fine. And that's fine. That's good. Good. Put their money to good use. Help someone in need. But the guy is still out there attacking people critical of them and going after them on Twitter. So it's like, at what point, what I said, I joked privately. Right. Like, and then even that guy and I were getting into it. And I even messaged him back and said, hey, man, like, I don't wish you any ill will. Things get heated pretty easily on Twitter, like whatever. And that's all it was. Like, I even said to him, you can go find it on my Twitter feed. I'm like, yeah, it's just whatever, dude. So if you're mad at me again for a joke, I'm not apologizing for what I said, period, point blank. I'm not apologizing for anything because I didn't say anything that was wrong. The guy's walking around.
You didn't do the Andy Signore or a big stream punching down on a little.
No, I'm not going to sit there and open a stream and dive into this guy and mock this guy. I don't know this guy. Right. If he likes those people, that is fine. Again, if you sit there and you're upset at that one-off joke, but you support people like the fandom menace who have very much said things like that, said worse things. Look at Nerdrotic. Look at Nerdrotic, who is all criticizing Simu Liu, his body type. They've criticized Brie Larson's body type. They've criticized all these things about all these people, all these physical attributes, all this shit. And not one of their fan base pops up to say, hey guys, maybe this is not the right idea. But God forbid I make a crack about some dude rocking some gear. Oh my God, I'm fucking Satan. Get the fuck over yourself, Eric. Seriously. If all and this is real. This is real. This is the thing. You guys can be mad at me for the joke. Fine. That's fine. I don't care about that. But to sit there and act like you're better than me for making jokes, these people you support say worse fucking things. 100%. I don't wish any ill will on this guy. Period. But again, if you're rocking an I stand with Geeks and Gamers shirt in public, I would definitely laugh at you. Just like if you saw somebody rocking one of my t-shirts in public, I would fully expect you to laugh at that person too, because it's like that is the way things are.
I do think he's fallen for the grift, though. I do think that
all of them have, Max.
Yes.
It's like it's like I said this to Echo Base Network last night on my stream. I'm like, flat out, you guys associate with the kind of people that spread so much fear and disinformation and ignorance that it could lead to something similar to someone taking a gun to Lucasfilm. I don't
think you should say that.
But that's hyperbolic. It's hyperbolic, but there's a point to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's an absolute point to what I'm saying here. If you're going to sit there and run the kind of shit that they do, they're destroying our culture. They're disgracing our history.
Yeah.
That shit is going to anger people because that's the same kind of energy. The same kind of energy that led to January 6th. The same kind of disinformation campaigns, the same kind of QAnon nonsense or Qbaka nonsense that led to that kind of stuff.
Bowman suddenly all of a sudden got a little uncomfortable. He's like,
I'm enjoying it.
Okay, good.
I have nothing to contribute. I'm just enjoying it.
All I'm saying on that one is, look, man, like you can this shit on the internet, it has a through line. You can follow it to its most conceivable conclusion. All right. The Occam's razor is not hard to see on this shit.
I am mad at you too, though. I understand why you left my group, man.
Oh no, I'm going to tell everyone. I don't give it.
To leave my group.
Because there's someone in there leaking DMs. There's someone in there leaking DMs.
They're gone, and they're still my friend.
But who's to say what else they grabbed on their way out? Who's to say what else they grabbed on their way out? That's what I'm talking about.
I will address it. I mean,
nah, man. Like I'm not down for that, dude. Like,
no, I get it.
Snowdub took a screenshot, ran with it to a live stream to say expose the haters, and was crying about it.
A lot of us like Snowdub here, but
Snowdub is a bitch. He is a bitch, and that's the fucking truth of it, man. I didn't say anything wrong, and he framed it like I did. And he framed it like I was attacking this kid for whatever reason, which I didn't do.
Well, knowing the history of supporter of them, he's going to garner a lot of support. A lot of people coming out.
Let him support him. That's fine. Let him prop me up as the fucking devil they want to say that I am.
So knowing that, I know he also was personally offended.
Let him be offended.
Yeah.
His fucking jokes are terrible. I'm offended every time he fucking talks.
Not all of them.
He's not funny.
Him.
He can tuck and roll himself for all I care.
Oh my God. I don't want to. I don't want to do this either because I still want to be friends with him.
Again, Max, you got to stop with this, dude. You got to stop with this, man.
To be honest, Jarbo,
like you get played left and right. You get played left and right,
man. But this is what people say they love about my channel. We have a lot of cross pollination. But that's something that people say they love about me that I try to. You
try, and that is sweet. It is sweet, but I'm telling you right now, dude, that it's not like you're being played. Like
no, I think he did emotions, and I think he did a bad take. Lots of people.
No, it's not just that. It's not just that. It's like here's the thing, man. You cannot sit there and go after the fandom menace as hard as you do, and then bring on one of their own who pays you money to sit there and say nice things about Jeremy and Doomcock and everybody else. Oh, they're great guys. I like to hang out with them. And then you bring them on and they say the exact same thing without being challenged. It undoes all of your criticism.
Not as much as I could have probably. That's
because it comes across like it's like, yeah, I'm going to criticize them, but it's really only a bark and I'm just doing it to yip. and then but it's not going to say anything when they're here.
You're
That's
saying
what
I
it
got
comes.
no bite? What is
Yeah,
this?
a little bit. That's what it
Oh
comes
my
across, and I'm being honest. I'm being honest, Max. I'm being honest.
He's not those aren't the main people he has issues with, though. So obviously,
Right. I don't go after. Listen, I don't go after every channel I could, and some are my friends. I go after the ones that are most relevant. If
And the
that's
one
a little dig at Snowdub, he's fun. He doesn't do a lot of this content. I go after the big guns. Some other people have criticized me. Why don't you address other people with some people, your friends, that do certain things too? I'm like, yeah, but I go after the big fish. I got some fish to fry, and I don't have time to battle every single battle all day long. And I still like people. I like again. I think what their morals are horrendous of what they're willing to put out into the world and the hate and how they attack creators. But if you like had a beer at the pool house with Jeremy and Ryan Kittle, they'd probably be fun to hang out. But they're still horrible.
No, we'd get into a fight. We'd get into a fight. It'd be very very loud
if you
verbal
didn't
argument.
have the context of being a YouTuber, if you didn't have the history there.
Nah, they would try to say something, and then I would just be a dick and correct them. I'm stubborn when I'm drunk.
Yes, H farts. Matt did poke the bear.
I poke bears all the time. I don't care. I don't make feelings towards the fandom menace unknown. All right, but it's like I also don't punch down on people. I was making fun of a dude's hat and his shirt. That's it. If you're mad about that, then I don't know. Fucking go with Christ. I'll pray for you. I'll light a candle. I'll hold my rosaries. They're here somewhere.
I mean that is extremely trigger worthy. I
don't know.
Snowflake worthy. I mean snow. I think you're being a snowflake. I'm sorry. All right, hold on.
See, hold on, Sean again with this nonsense. When people challenge Matt, he takes down people's channels, dude. No one I love this fake news.
I don't want a big blowout. Okay, go say your piece, Sag.
If you didn't want a big blowout, here's my thing. I have to be on Jarbo's side here because, number one, you already knew that there was one person that had issues, number one, with Jarbo and had friends with people that you guys, the majority of that DM group are people who don't like Fandom Menace and Geeks and Gamers. You should have never had that one person who was the minority in that group DM in the first place.
So you're blaming me?
Yeah, I'm blaming you.
No, that's bullshit.
You should know better. No, I love you too, but you should have never had one person who was a minority in that DM group with a bunch of people who hated all their friends.
Do you see me?
Hold on. Can you classify what you mean by minority? let's explain.
Minority.
He's a puppet. He was the only puppet in that group.
He was the only puppet in
Let's
that group.
explain what it is.
We're no puppet folks here. I don't want to be a puppet folk, so I invited him to my MME group. But I can't believe this.
I get that, but at the end of the day,
my fault.
You should have rethought that. You should have rethought that.
No,
you don't have to think so. But that's what happened. Because look what happened. Look what happened.
And that's not my fault.
I don't blame Max for
like Jarbo.
I'm handling it now. He did not hate him like he does after he's joined the group.
What do you mean? He's always hated Jarbo.
No, he hasn't. He said, I have a difference of opinion, but I respect his movie talk. Where he said in the past.
He literally comes in your chat and says #cancel Jarbo every time he sees Jarbo.
Now he didn't do that till recently.
That's fine. I don't mind if I don't care what Snowdub has to say. No one cares what he has to say
about the person because Eric it's already out into the world now. I'm already dealing with it. Listen, Matt did not know the context of this person. He was not punching down publicly. He made a sly comment in a DM group, and that's about it.
Why are you putting yourself to this troll? Who cares what this Eric person has to say? They're literally a troll. They literally stalk your channel,
because
channel, to spread their bullcrap.
Because my friend Snowdub made a video on it revealing
I don't care about that. Even before Snowdub did that, this Eric dude has literally been all over the place stalking everyone's channel.
It's also
multiple. He's got multiple accounts now. He's got multiple accounts.
Now Matt has a person that works with Geeks and Gamers that is saying stuff too. Of course, they're going to go to bat for this guy. And I don't blame them for it, but it wasn't meant publicly to, that's all I'm saying. I had other stuff. I had bigger fish to fry. I wanted to move on. And then everyone blaming me now.
But here's the thing, Sade, he's not bringing opinions. He's just attacking people on the panel. There's no opinions he's bringing. He's just attacking the people.
He's
No,
a worthless
concern.
troll.
I addressed the concern. I'm not afraid of difference of opinions like some people are on the internet. I was explaining why I don't think Matt should be canceled again for it. It's just something stupid. And my other friend, I was acting like a SJW snowflake. Snow was being a snowflake. And if he wants to make a response video to that, fine. I'll thumbs it up. Snow, you were being a snowflake and you did a SJW move. And I know you don't like SJW, so there you go. And I still value you as a friend. And I would talk to you and have you on any show. I just won't put you in any DM group. What? Oh, Lord, what? Is that... Am I being unfair there?
You're not being unfair, but obviously it sounds, crazy.
Snow was being a snowflake. I'm having a little fun with it because Snow brings the comedy. He does bring entertainment. So I'm having a little fun with it. No, that's not my fault. I have two friends on the opposite spectrum of opinions. And they had a thing, and I want to move on now. I just wanted to talk about it for a few minutes. I'm not going to play his video anymore because we pretty much discussed it. So let's get to listen. I'm thinking about removing the stash.
Probably should.
Okay,
Yeah,
should.
You should.
Okay. Oh, look who's talking, Eddie. Okay.
Look, I only do that on your channel.
So here it is without the stash. Who is an actual shill? Was I saying that Gary is at? No, I just say he shills for them.
He's not.
A little wink. The mustache is revealing itself, and I want to have a discussion about actual shills because this is where they gained the relevancy. Is John Campea back in the day?
Where's the other shell for Brittany on there?
Oh, hold on. Oh no!
Oh, yeah,
did Saggy leave?
Yeah.
Oh no, Saggy mad at me?
Pretty sure she just wanted to talk about the issue.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce as well. I'll see.
Oh wow, this is great.
Later, Jarble.
Now that all the drama people are gone, we can get to movie talk. So it's better now.
Thanks a lot. Everyone's leaving.
I'm still here. I had fun.
No, it's whatever. Let's just try to move on and get to the top.
No, I mean, I don't know how it suddenly turned into a Bash Max thing. I mean, that's Jarbo and Saggy because Jarbo says I'm too trusting of people. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
I mean, you should try your hardest and don't only stop when you have no other choice, right?
No, it makes sense because also you try to mix in people with difference of opinions and different takes. That's good. You don't want to always hear the same thing. It's just that at this moment, it just something
and
bad
then
happened.
I get blamed for adding him for movie talk. That I trusted him. I still trust him. Yeah. I know better now not to put him in a situation with someone that's really different in opinions.
Let's just try not chat. Not go crazy.
I mean, you still have to add me to that group. I'm still not there yet, but that's for
you know what? I'm gonna try to tone it down a bit, not chat.
Geeks Gamers rules.
Okay. Holding strong at 50. Okay, thank you, Sean. I mean, but I'm pretty upset that everyone's attacking me now.
I'm not attacking you.
No. But I mean, the people that just were on here. I love both of them. I love the person that I said was a snowflake. He can call me bullshit too. He can call me bullshit for my thumbnail. He has before. This is the no stash version. Who is an actual shill? This is an actual. No, it's not a joke. This is an actual argument. This is why they all joined these groups because they don't like shilling for big companies and Disney. Well, I'll tell you what. Who is worse? What is worse is shilling for hate and trying to spin something. So John Campea wouldn't even double down on this bullshit. And they're saying now the attacked thing. Attacks such as LOL and savage. That's attacks now. What does that sound like to you? Because listen, I'm not against social justice either. I think people take it too far, just like they take it too far in all extremes. But come on, are we saying LOL is an attack? What does that sound like? Who would say that? An extreme SJW. They did LOL. That's an attack on me. After I commented on them, used their image, look how many times they used their image. We are going to get to movie talk too. They profit off of people's images. They have nothing to contribute to themselves to entertainment at all. And they only show for hate. And I want to bring up the definition of show. And let me hold on, see. Because there's also, because is shilling a bad word? I did that because you could see that shills can be negative too. And that's why I think this is important to share. And we need to spread the word because they hate being called SJWs and shills. And that's exactly what they are. That's their biggest issue, right? So, oh shoot, I don't want to share DMs now. Damn, Max. I'm all hot. I'm all worked up, guys. I got friends. I forgot friends coming at me every which direction now. All right, here. I Googled shill. Okay, is shilling, let's get this bigger. And let's see who this describes. Shilling is a negative word, often used when a person promotes something so they can earn money. But shilling, here's the important part, can also be used when a person makes negative, sometimes false, accusations about something. Now, who does that sound like?
Yeah. Everyone we've been talking about.
Right. So all you idiots that want to dunk on John Campea, now someone said stop the John Campea hate. I don't hate on John Campea. I think he says something stupid, but he is way better for movie talk than these folks.
John Campea, you can't put John Campea in the same category as these guys.
No. I'm saying way better.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Gas Graphics.
Better.
I appreciate the support. Thanks for the content. So, yes, I appreciate the support. I want to be friends with everyone there. Snowdub, I love you, man. You feel free to bash me to hell. And I'll probably say, yeah, Snow, go Snow, jolly. You know, I'm up for it. I love being criticized. I don't think enough criticize me. I actually get sad. Not enough people actually criticize me. You know, Jeremy has never made a video on me. He's debated me, but he's never made a video on me. And that's why I got to try harder. Xena says, I prefer the stash version. It's canon. The Widow, Ashley. I believe in everyone too, Max, and it caused me issues in the past. That's a good trait, but at times could go horribly wrong. Yes, but I only want to do that as a last resort, and they're all still my friends. Saggy is really supported this channel. She's made this channel grow. She is on her way up. I am hurt, though, that it was my fault for adding someone to a DM group. That's removing their personal responsibility, and I think which she may show for Snow. You know, and I don't blame her there because that's how I met Saggy. So that is why I know Saggy Melons is my good pal Snow. That's why we all know her. So there you go. But I don't think that should be blamed on me. All right, let's get on to other topics. But we really have to comment on that. Who is the actual shill? What is actually happening here? We know the proof now. They tried it with Star Wars. They tried it with everything else, and now it's Marvel, and this is where they're failing, and they need to be called out because it has made movie talk hell, and you can't just ignore it. Goldman, can you just ignore the bullshit on Star Wars talk? People believe this shit, don't they? Unfortunately.
I couldn't ignore it before, but I do now.
Well, I mean, but even if you don't directly follow what's going on, does it go into your segment of fandom with the bullshit? The nonsense, the questions.
Yeah.
So
yes.
And do you feel people get influenced by this? Lies?
Actually, one of my I don't think this isn't the same extreme, but like I had a friend who said after he saw like The Last Jedi when it came out, he said he loved it. Then he watched a bunch of like people from like the fandom menace and stuff, and then he decided to hate it. And I was like, dude, why do you hate the movie? He's like, I don't know. I used to watch all those people and they kind of convinced me, and then we watched it again and he liked it. So he doesn't believe like I hope he doesn't believe a lot of the drama. Although he did send me, what was it? I had a friend, he sent me something once. It was like, it was one of Jeremy's videos, and I was like, dude, you can't trust what he says. He's out.
He has so much of agenda. He is such a shill towards what it could get his money, what it could get for money at 8. Yes, you are shill too, Eddie. There you are. Yeah.
I believe it.
Man, this took the life out. I'm not. You know what? If I shouldn't stream when something just happened because I'm feeling a little down about it. Though I really am feeling a little down because I'm like, are people mad at me now? And I don't think they should be. And I want to try to move on. But I'm a little upset about it, for real. All right. Okay, so I thought that was important to highlight the definition of shill and how it could be used as a negative. It's not just someone that kisses ass to, the big studios. It's not. And yes, there is a talking point there. I think people also say everything's a show, claim it everything if you even try to talk positively. But now you know that Senior Nord. Did Eddie lose a bet? Is that why? No, he wants to. Hey,
I'm joining in the ranks.
There's a reason. Yeah.
Gotta infiltrate from the inside.
Yeah, there's Nerd Dad, of course. We all have channels here.
I'm trying to take over. I want to be the leader of the fandom menace, so I just had to keep up with the good work.
Eddie taking over. I want to see that. You do good for it.
You still down in the weather?
Nah, I'm responding to someone.
You, Max?
You just try to fix that after the stream is over instead of worrying about it right now. If not, you just keep thinking about it. You're not always going to be sad. Pretty much it. Like I said, drama happens, and you try to move on, but it's hard sometimes, and you think it's your fault all the time when something bad happens.
Do you think it's going to get even more worse in November when you have Eternals and Hawkeye?
Is Eternal supposedly SJW?
Well, there's female leads, but there's also male leads. So
I mean, they're all race and gender swaps to the main cast. So obviously, that's a gold mine for these people.
And Hawkeye, Hawkeye. If you know the story of Hawkeye,
they're doing it. Kate Bishop's gonna be a new. So there's gonna be a female Hawkeye now. So you good, Max?
Look, bro. If you have to end the stream, just end it. We all can understand. It's nothing. It's not that important. If you really have to work, you have to work out. I get it. It's, bullshit happens, and you just try to get through it. Like,
Max, why don't you just move on to regular movie topics if you want. If there's any,
if you just want to end it right now, bro.
This stuff's supposed to be fun, Max. If you're not having fun, you shouldn't be stressing about it.
It's not worth it if you're struggling right now. We all understand. We're not gonna force you through this shit. We don't want to.
Yeah, if you need to end it,
look, bro, it is what it is. Just try to talk to whoever you had to talk to try to fix this if you can, and I guess.
I think I'm gonna end it. All right. This is stupid. Hi, everyone. Thanks for the support.